So I have 2 cups of cabbage that I cut up, and half an onion, 1 cup of cubed zucchini. That cubed zucchini is frozen, but the cabbage was fresh. And what I'll do here is go with a little bit of taco meat here. I got some taco meat from a couple days ago. Just mix that in there with it. Okay. Mix that in there with it. And I have some green onions in there too, about, I don't know, about an eighth of a cup or so. Just mix that meat up in there. It'll warm up as it goes. So it's already been cooked. The hamburger's already been cooked. Has taco seasoning in it. And I'll just dump some broth in there, some vegetable broth. I already shook it up. I already put some vegetable broth in the beans. I got some refried beans. So I'll just turn the heat up just a little bit here to get that to really start cooking fast. Since I got the vegetable broth in there, that all that should absorb pretty quick. All right. That taco meat should release some of that flavor too into the cabbage and the zucchini. So just a little bit more here. Just go with a little bit more here. Vegetable broth. So I do got the burner going pretty good here, so once it starts cooking, it should go snap. It should dry out really fast. Then I'll mix in the refried beans. I have a whole bunch of refried beans that I need to eat here. I might freeze a bunch of it, but I will probably end up freezing some of this here that I make. The cabbage was fresh and the zucchini was frozen, little cubed zucchini. I had about 1 cup of zucchini in here, just green zucchini. So that's gonna start going hardcore there. So I do have some beans that I've heated up in the microwave here. And I did put a little bit of vegetable broth in here. So I haven't put any spices in any of this stuff yet. I have not seasoned it yet. So this is going pretty strong here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this stuff once I get it cooked. I might get some tortillas and just make some burritos with it. But see how it's starting to really go strong there? So what I'll do is I'll just pour some more broth in here. Pour the rest of this broth in there. All the rest of that broth in there. See that? Right there. And I'll just use a spoon right here. Just scoop it out with. I did put a little bit of broth in here, that vegetable broth in these beans, just to make it so they'll cook a little bit faster. Right there, just like that. Just like so. This is gonna be super delicious. Without any seasoning, it's gonna be taste really good because the vegetables. Of course, the meat did have a little bit of seasoning in it too, that taco meat. So I'll just stir this up here. This can be delicious, man. Of course, that spatula is not working there. Just use a stiff spatula here. Once it starts cooking, man, it's on. It's on. This is gonna be super delicious, man. That vegetable broth has a little bit of salt in it too. So I put the refried beans in the microwave just to heat it up so it's not so stiff. Right? Because once it starts cooking, I don't want it to start burning. Right. You know what I'm saying? Just like that.
And you've seen my room, right?
Just like so.
Upstairs? No. Okay, my room's in that.
Just like that. Yeah. Looks kind of sloppy, but it'll dry out once it starts cooking here. Once I get it mixed up here. So I'm going to do a taste test here of this. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit there because it's going to start spitting at me. Fantastic. Perfect. No spices necessary. Perfect the way it is. Just stir it up here really good. Then I'll put it in bags and freeze it. Right? And I'll probably eat some tonight. I'll probably just make a bowl of this stuff here. Right? Probably just make a bowl of it right now and just eat it. Because I just have to eat it, right? I have to. Delicious. No seasoning necessary. But of course the meat and the broth had a little bit of seasoning in it too, so. Just like that, man. And I'll just let it set for a few minutes, let it kind of solidify just a little bit before I put it in the bags, let it cool down just a little bit so it doesn't melt the bags. But so it's not so stiff too, I don't want to let it sit for too long because it'll stiffen up. It'll get really hard really fast, and then put it in bags and put it in the freezer. You know what I'm saying? Excellent, man. These make great, great tacos. Great tacos, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take a little dabble of it right here. I didn't put any garlic in it. I just only had the green onions and the onion in there. Delicious. It's so good. That is so delicious. Thank you for watching.